Today's DLC is playing BattleTech once again, and today we're up against Skull Masher. I actually thought this guy was called Skull Smasher, but I don't know. Some dude called Skull Masher sounds pretty gnarly. Pretty horrible, actually. So we're running, I've run this before, someone else ran this into me, and it was an Atlas and 3 Commandos, so I don't know. It's a crack-up build. I think it's hilarious. We do have a lot of shenanigans, right? We've got a lot of armor over here. We're going to keep the sensor lockers towards the back, so we've got Arclight and Showboat. And the reason I'm hoping is, hopefully he goes on blockade here. And we get some, maybe a sensor lock here, so that we can bring these two forward to sensor lock. And, well, we've got Apex here just to pretty much smush something, right? Hopefully some sort of sensor locker, we can just smash it with the LRM-20. The LRM-20 does a fair chunk of damage. It's Apex, so it'll go through any brace. And if we can get enough sensor locks onto something, it should have very little evasion, right? We have Arclight, but I suspect he might have an Arclight too. No, he does not. Alright, he's brought something slightly similar. He's got a light, well, not even close, right? A light, 2 mediums, and a heavy. Which means things are going to get a little exciting for us, probably. We need to maybe look at destroying one of these mediums. I wonder if he's going to reserve again, or if he's going to reserve to phase 2 here. Nope. All the way, baby. All the way. I don't get... I suppose I don't know. You could make one move and then reserve, at which point it's always my turn. I don't know. I feel sometimes people don't quite get the reserving thing. I didn't get it for a while, but now that I get it, you know, it's a lot easier to handle. You just make a move in the back somewhere where you can't tell what's going on, and then you just let the enemy move. Hey, Hunchback, 4G. So we've got an AC-20 over there. Do I think that was a brace and a move? Maybe. What we might do is we might swing blockade around this way, and we'll probably just brace up over here. I'd like to see what the rest of his forces are. He shouldn't be too close for this. We should be far enough out of range for everything else to be fairly okay. So we've got blockade in the front. Hopefully he sensor locks with maybe his commando here. Maybe he moves it here and sensor locks. I would love that. I would absolutely love that, because then we can move these two up, sensor lock, and drop the LRM-20. We'll push the Atlas forward. We absolutely need the Atlas to get up and probably deal with some of this stuff, since the Commandos, they're not going to have a happy time against all of this. Okay, that's a full move. And possibly a lock. Full move and a brace? Surely, he's thinking about locking here, I think, because he hasn't ended his move. Yeah, so he's going to lock in. Alright, that's okay for us. Move everyone else forward here, and we'll start grabbing some locks of our own. I can get 2 evasion. I'd probably rather the crack here. So we'll grab a hold of this. We don't know what else he's got. He might have... he might actually have some more sensor locking on the back end here. No evasion on this baby. So, hopefully we score a solid old hit with our Atlas here. He could, of course, have his own LRM stuff. He could be running a catapult, I guess. Centurion, so he's got some LRMs from there. We're going to be down to no evasion. I wonder if this is going to be Apex. We'll see in a sec. That is not an Apex, but that is still a lot of damage. And we still do not know what else he has back here. We're going to just inch forward here to these trees. We don't want to run our lights too far forward just yet. So bring this guy down to no evasion. And we will do full damage to him. LRM-20, what's that? That is 80 damage, max. He has a light though. So... and it's indirect, and it's from downtown, so probably going to have maybe 20 damage on him, which is still okay. And Orion V. Alright, so this is going to hurt a little. This is going to be an LRM-15. And if this is Apex, it's going to hurt a lot. Still no Apex. Alright. Blockade, you're doing okay, buddy. You're doing alright. You're fine, buddy. You're fine. Are we just out of sensor range here? We are. I would prefer to stay in trees, but I really need to get the Atlas forward somewhat so that we can start doing some work here. 55. Yeah. Do I think he'll lock this? I think we might take some trees here. And then next move, we could probably move to these next bunch of trees. Everybody's going to have to deal with whatever they've got going on here. While we march on up. We might have to pull back a little. But, yeah, that's some nice damage. We got an SRM explosion, so his ammo exploded there. That's going to hurt him a little on the upside. I wonder if he's going to move this. He's probably only got sensor locking in this mech, which will be pretty bonus for us. Another round or two of that, and we should be fairly good. So it depends on what he wants to do here. He could push forward. He does probably want to push forward. He has a lot more... he would have enough knockdown to deal with the Atlas pretty well. Okay, no lock this turn. We'll just reserve down.
Roger.
See what he wants to do. I could probably still lock that and fire, which would be fairly good for us. We'll see. He's got to maybe push some of this stuff forward to cover up from me getting around here and locking. If I can get around and lock on this, I will be super happy. Is he going to pull back? Tell you, pulling back's not going to help you all that much. That's just a brace in here. We'll move. Probably blockade. What are we looking at on you guys? We are looking at a lock on you. We're looking at a lock on you. Alright, I'm pretty happy for this. Blockade, you just want to swing this hill. Brace up a little. And get ready to rumble. See if he's got any more sensor locks. He knows this one's gone, so he might lock this again. If he's got any other sensor locks. Maybe you've got a sensor lock on the Centurion so that you can still fire the Orion. Old Skull Masher, he's going to have some serious problems on this Commando though. He turned it probably not the best way. I'm pretty sure this arm is not in a healthy condition. So we can drop another LRM-20. I would probably push. I would have probably have pushed here because you can't sit back all that well and let me just march forward. I mean, all of this stuff can happily knock over a reserve in and make him have his turn as well. It's pretty mean, but so be it. So be it indeed. At least he can't push this forward and get us. So we'll grab 2 locks onto this guy, smash him down, and then he is pretty much boned for everything else, right? He's rotated a lot of his mechs sideways here. I think he's trying to just hold up on the armor as best he can. But we'll swing this hill. We'll lock this poor guy. And we will drop what we can into him. Arc light first, so that if anything presents itself, we can get out of here. But it's not going to matter anyway. 2 evasion. Buddy, that's going to hurt. We'll probably just inch forward with Showboat here. And just brace up. Since we don't really need another lock over here. And we can just stomp that Atlas up. And destroy poor old Mr. Commando, eh? Another 55 into the side. Pretty happy. Plus we get to the trees. Please. Into those trees. Bit of evasion, apparently. Yeah, so he's missing the arm. I don't know if I would offer up more shots onto the side here. Because this is going to hurt a fair whack. Oof. all through your brace there, my friend. He's probably going to realize this turn round that he can't do this anymore. And that he needs to push in. If he starts pushing, I could probably just hold my ground somewhere and be fairly happy. I would probably spread this stuff out in the front and try and tank a little with some of these guys. Hunchback would be a nice target. If I could shoot it in the hump. Give it a bit of welly to the hump. Have you got any? Yeah, so now he's realized he probably needs to push forward. Blockade will be first here. Up you go, buddy. I'm pretty sure he can't get vision here, so we're just gonna swing you into these trees and brace you. So that we have a bit of a flank going on, I guess. If we need to, we can push this way. He's going to reserve down. That's fine. We'll reserve down. I don't want to take all my turns. I just really want to have a go at this commando. He's going to reserve down again. He only has the LRM 15 here to fire. So if he does want to go for someone, he can only really get into that. We could move. What do we want to move here? We probably want to get Arclight out into some trees. I don't mind dropping. Alright, so that's all of his long range fire gone. So I'm pretty happy to. What do we got left? We've got a Hunchback. I wonder if he's going to swing this far. We could probably just put LRM 20s into this guy here, actually. And forget about this. So we'll swing around here. Even if he locks us, he doesn't have much to fire in with. So we'll lock you, buddy. See how much evasion you've got. You've got 1 evasion. Alright. If he wants to move this, I'll be pretty happy. Although, it'll have enough evasion that it'll probably get away from us. Sensor locking with this is probably no good to you now. I mean, you can't really do much with a sensor lock. The 4G's not going to do anything, right? I might consider this guy, actually. He's got 1 evasion, so even if we have a harder time here, we might just go for something like this. In fact, we might go for a full run here. I'd say he can't get most of his mechs onto us. So we should be fairly happy. And we should be able to get this commando here. Although I'd like to do damage to this. But we'll grab the commando. Ooh, no evasion. Alright, this is going to be a good old time for us. I'd probably sprint the Hunchback forward to over here. Just to get it in the front line. Once we get this, we probably want to look at getting the Hunchback. Yes, he's going for a sprint there. We'll move Apex forward here. 75 to hit. It's getting better and better.
On my way.
Unfortunately, Apex has no brace, so it's going to be a little hard when he starts getting all this stuff onto us. But we'll have to deal with that when it happens. Hopefully we can just crush this guy down. Whew, that commando is a little unhappy there. We'll reserve down. He's going to probably reserve down. I'd say he maybe tries to fire on one of these. Now, the real question is do I think I have enough evasion here? 3 evasion. Moves this forward. Fires. I could probably do this. He probably moves this forward. Fires on this. Moves this forward. Moves this forward. The AC-20 will just destroy a commando if he hits it. So we do have to be aware of that. I don't know if he's got vision there. He does not. Alright, so he's going to stomp forward. Is he actually coming in for a... Nope, he's not coming in for a punch. Alright, we could probably hammer this guy down a fair bit. Ooh, to the leg. Not so great. That's going to pop a leg. We're going to have a hard time with this mech now. He's probably going to try and get a whole lot of cool shots on here. What we will look to do is probably go on this guy here as best we can. I'd really like hump shots, but I don't think I can get them. Has he got vision? He's got vision from there. He's got no vision from here. It's a little scary though. We might just reserve in. We'll let all the shots rain down on here. We'll probably lose this commando, and we'll do what we can to the hunchback here, I think. Hopefully he can't get shots in with this. Okay, it looks like he can. We have gone pretty much all in. Whoop. Up. Pretty much all in on our mechs here. It is, I have to say, it's a pretty crazy strategy to use your Atlas, because I mean your Atlas is gonna get knocked down from all this stuff. I was hoping that this had enough evasion here, but I guess not. If he goes with all of this stuff, we'll probably try for some back shots with the lights. He's backing his commando up. Alright. We get side shots with you. 3 evasion. We'll get you up, buddy. For starters, so that no more shots go in on your leg. Try and outvision. Not the greatest. We could move here and sensor lock, I guess. And that way he has no vision with his Orion. I hope.
Oh no! My mech is limping.
Alright, we'll sensor lock. We might be... I didn't quite see if he had a red eye. So if he can see this, it's pretty much stuffed. But we'll do our best with the lights. We will get a full round of firing with these guys, and then another full round of firing. So we might be able to knock this guy and then kill him off with the Atlas. Ooh, is that a sprint? Alright, cool, that's a sprint.
Yep.
So what we need is for Arclight to swing around. Go ham on this guy. Unfortunately, it's all into the wrong side, but it doesn't matter on the hunchback here, since the ammo is in one side as well. So if we get an arm off this thing, it will be, he will lose that AC. Blockade, you're in next, buddy. To the back, I will take that. You'll get another round of firing. So we can move you to a slightly better position here. Hopefully. I say hopefully, because we're going to need it. Pretty close. He's unsteady. Do I want to knock him? I don't know if I want to knock him, because next up, I would like to probably... You know what? We'll just go deep here, I think. We will just come straight on in on this guy. Get the Atlas in. Probably clear this off. I don't know how an Atlas is going to do so much against all this stuff, but he'll try. We'll turn off the LRM-20. We probably don't need that. As long as we hit with the AC here, we will be good to go. Ooh, that hump. It's taking a fair bit of damage. He should get knocked. What do we need here? A lot of damage. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. We'll probably swing in with... Let's see how we're going to do this. Arclight. You know what? We might reserve here. And then we'll go with probably Showboat. He probably didn't want his Commando all the way back here. If I was him, I would reserve. Here we go. So what we want to do is we probably want to go Showboat. You're pretty much dead here, my friend. So you're going to go on in. No evasion. That is scary stuff. We could shoot from here, though. Still have the trees, at least. And we'll try and finish this guy off. You have to do what you can here, buddy. Do what you can. And what you can is a lot of damage, so hopefully you can get through this guy. Yeah, so we should get through him in one more go. And then we probably want to look at maybe the Orion to knock him down. It all depends, right? Arclight. I would love to swing you into these trees. Keep you away from some of this stuff as best you can.
Moving to position.
And then if we finish this mech off, we'll probably reserve... do I want to reserve? Should finish that off, right? There we go. That is a hunchback for us. Next up... Could swing like this. And he would probably have to do some fancy footwork to get here. But I think we will... So you know what? Unless he punches us, we should be okay here. So we'll see if he moves one of these mediums. This or this, right? Either of those will be pretty good. I would probably punch this. Would I punch it? Yeah, maybe. It depends on what kind of footing I can get here. He could take a sensor lock on it. If he sensor locks it, we'll sprint it out. Alright, cool. I'm down for that. We'll go on this guy here. He might bring this around. It's going to have a hard time getting in on us. But, ooh, there is that. Woo! Down he goes. Alright, didn't want that leg anyway. He's probably going to try and shoot this then. So, Blockade, you're going to have to get out of here, buddy. For evasion, he could probably... I don't know if he can shoot you in the back. I'm hoping not. We do have a problem with this hill, though. In that it is in the way of the Atlas. It is seriously in the way of the Atlas. So we might have to just take the hits here. Without ground to fire on this guy. Maybe knock him. I mean, we get a turn of firing these guys in. Unfortunately, we won't knock him on the Atlas's turn. I'd say you maybe sensor lock this so that you can fire from over here. We're going to have to do a lot of work on this, though. I would have preferred the Orion, but this will have to do. The Centurion. I would probably bring my Commando in to the battle. I wouldn't limp it around in the background there. I mean, you've still got some SRMs. Although, against all this, I guess it's not going to really matter, right? If you can outnumber me... Ooh, okay. I would have I guess so. If you can outnumber me, I would reserve here. Force this thing to move first. If you can outnumber the Atlas, it's just going to get pushed around anyway. I would have definitely reserved him for that Atlas. Just to see where he's going to go. This is going to be a lot of damage on Arclight. It's probably going to be a focus. Ugh. These Commandos are taking a beating. Absolute beating, I have to say.
Yes, Commander.
We can move you to the next set of trees and fire in. Probably okay with that. Hopefully we can knock this guy. Maybe sandblast some armor. So that he's in a fairly decent range for us to kill him. Man, we are running super hot though. And he has... Oh, it's a lot of armor to go through. A lot of armor indeed. I think we just have to run hot here. To the leg, yeah, alright. Ah, he's knocked down. Excellent. So these two will be able to call shots onto probably that torso. We can maybe do enough damage here. I don't know if we can, but we'll see in a second.
Standing by.
Arclight. I'd love to know what you have left, but probably not enough, right? I really don't want to be this close. But I think we just have to just eat it, right? Unfortunately, no evasion. It really sucks. 2 evasion. Ugh, back shots, though. This forest is just not big enough, right? I think we just go in. We just go deep. We got 100 damage, minus 25, so we got 75 here. Maybe we do enough on the 2 mechs, depending on what Blockade has left. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. We're going to have to hope for a really good hit on Apex here. And then it's going to be an Atlas versus an Orion and a Commando. We really need this mech to be gone for this to work out. The Atlas can probably do enough damage to this to be fairly happy. But without some of these, we're going to be a little boned here. I would have definitely have brought the Commando in a lot earlier. You really want to be firing with this thing, right? What have you got left, buddy? Alright, you've got enough. I think we take the focus here.
Show me your war face.
Show me your war face. Excellent, Blockade. That's what I like to hear. War face, my friend. War face, indeed. So we've got to pray that we do enough damage here. I mean, we've got 125. We need a lot of this to hit. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. There we go. That's what we need. An Atlas versus an Orion. He's probably going to destroy one of these. He's got to move to see it, though. I would probably reserve in so that I have to move for the Atlas again. I think the Atlas is going to want to go for a punch. If he just stays here, I'll be fairly happy with that. Is he backing up? He's cooling down? Okay. I don't know about this. He must have vision here, right? From probably here. Just to kill off Arclight. If he kills Arclight... Whoa! Arclight. Surviving the big hits, buddy. Ooh. Don't worry about it, Arclight. Don't worry about it. Can I really get... No, I cannot. I think we pile in on the Orion here. What arm is this? It looks like the AC arm. I would really like to get close to this guy. Alright, I think we go in. We're going to have to probably turn off the AC here, although I would love to hit with the AC. Can we turn off something else? I don't know what shut down, that's for sure. We probably overheat, right? Can we turn on the correct lasers here? We'll probably overheat. I think this is probably worth the overheat to hit with a lot of this stuff. Try and get in some solid damage like that. That is massive. I mean, this guy, he's just going to have to eat the damage here. I think we throw Arclight onto the same side. I could maybe swing for this. Although I don't know... Oh, Arclight. Buddy. Oh, buddy. You are nothing but a wreck. You know what? I think we might reserve here. He might come in for this. He might shoot this. If he shoots from here, I'll probably swing and blockade and have a go at this. The Atlas can keep going on the Orion and be fairly happy. Alright, he is coming in. If we survive, it'll be exciting times. If not, so be it. So be it. Wow, that is not what he was hoping for. We'll go for a punch to get rid of some of this evasion.
I'm here.
And then we will do what we can. Punch him, buddy. Punch him. Oh, close. Alright, so we should be able to kill this. He'll have no vision. And then we will be able to go pretty much ham, right? On that. We don't want to give vision over here, that's for sure. So I think we just go like so. Our frames are having a bit of a struggle. But hopefully we hit here. We just need one hit on this torso out of 10. So... anything will do, buddy. Anything will do. There we go. Center torso down. Atlas versus an Orion. I'm pretty sure I'd bet on the Atlas here. Pretty sure I'd bet on that. He's got full vision here. Hopefully he just tanks from here. Please, sir, stop running. Oh, that should be in punch range, hopefully. I really need to punch. Because, I absolutely cannot generate any more heat. We're having some heat issues. Poor old Apex is sweating away in there. Oh, big hit. Oh, another big hit. Shame it wasn't Arclight. I would have preferred to lose Arclight here than weapons off blockade. But so be it. Please. Oh, come on, buddy. I guess we just climb into the back of this guy. Oy. Heat is really sucking. So we're just going to have to probably go and turn off some weapons here. Can we do something like this? We're still overheating. AC 20, maybe? One hit would do fairly good. I doubt we hit, but let's roll that dice. Oh, see you later to that leg. That is some crazy RNG right there. That's exactly what we needed for everybody else to just go completely ham here. Alright, I lie. You want to just walk towards this guy? You know what? We're going to present a target like this. Hopefully he shoots this. And he relinquishes. Fair enough. I mean, he was pretty stuffed. An Atlas versus a Orion plus 2 Commandos. I mean, they're not really Commandos anymore. They're more punching sticks, but not bad. Not bad at all. I have to say, he would have been better off pushing earlier. And I probably wouldn't have pushed my Hunchback like that. I would have probably pushed with the Orion. Push forward, brace. Yeah, sure, you're going to get shot by a whole lot of stuff, but at least the brace will eat the stability damage. He did have a kind of a good idea. He was hoping to just chew some things up with the AC-20. But I think you're better off using the brace and hoping that you can get close enough, because everything ganged up on the Atlas. The Atlas will go down. You can call shots into the center torso, and it'll be gone, right? And if any of these come too, any of the Commandos come too close, and they don't have enough evasion, or even if they do have enough evasion, you might get lucky and just blast one to hell. So I think he definitely needed to push first. As soon as he saw that I had a Atlas and a bunch of Commandos. But overall, I am enjoying this fit. And with that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.